Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is January 11th, 2020. This is a mid-month reading for Aquarius. It's morning time and my son's still sleeping, so I grabbed the cat and the bird out of his room so that the noise would be minimal, background noise, but the cat's making his presence known. So he's doing his morning meow routine. So I apologize for the external noise. The bird is here. Carmilla, if you're new to my channel, but since I'm wearing my hair up, she likes to chew on the thing that's in my hair. So she may not make much of an appearance during your reading, but she's here. Anyway, Aquarius. This is a mid-month love reading for Aquarius. It's a general reading. Because it's general, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance that you're dealing with. Sylvester, come here. Come here. Hop up. Hop up. Come on. Hop up here. Come on, baby boy. Come on. Good boy. Okay, maybe he'll quiet down because he's got a warm lap to sit in. Anyway, be flexible with the energy, Aquarius. Don't worry about the gender of the cards or the pronouns that I'm using to describe them. You can interchange the roles within the reading. In other words, you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. Don't try to make the reading fit. You will know if it's resonating and you will know who you are. And finally, you might feel like I'm reading for you, but you could also feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Okay, Aquarius? So we're going to get started. I want to give this deck one more shuffle. And I want the cat to make up his mind about what he's doing. He always walks by the candle really close. And he has on a couple of occasions dragged his tail through the flame. And no, he did not light himself on fire, but he singed his hair and he got wax all over him. So the animals, you know, they come first, of course. All right, Aquarius. I said I was going to shuffle one more time, and I think I did 3 or 4. So let's get going and see what's going on for Aquarius, mid-month January 2020. In your underlying energy, we have the 8 of Wands, paired with the Star in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse, paired with the 4 of Pentacles, the Empress, paired with the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Swords in reverse, and that's paired with the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this feels like you're dealing with a relationship between an Empress and a King of Cups. I feel like the Empress broke the King of Cups' heart. It could be mutual, but the King of Cups feels like he lost the battle. The King of Cups is coming out feeling like he's the one who lost the battle. I'm not saying that there was a battle between these two. I'm just saying that he feels like he lost out. And we have an Empress energy. I don't know if I said Queen of Cups earlier. I think I said Empress. Anyway, Empress energy with the 3 of Swords. This could be a third-party situation that we have on the table with the 3 of Swords. There's fear surrounding hanging on to this situation or feeling unable to hang on to maybe this person or hang on to the relationship. There's been some communication, I feel, or there's been some kind of communication or interaction that has one or both of these parties feeling a lack of hope in regards to this connection or relationship. So the King of Cups in this set of cards to me is a person who just feels rejected, quite frankly. I mean, it's that simple. Sometimes the King of Cups in reverse can be someone who's manipulative in an emotional sense. Sometimes this person can be just distant or disconnected or unwilling to show emotions or unwilling to give love. In this case, I feel like this person has a feeling of rejection or having had lost a battle or a fight to maybe hang on to a relationship with an Empress. And this Empress energy, she is paired with the Three of Swords, so it is possible that this person as well is feeling brokenhearted about the situation. However, if she is feeling rejected or sad or brokenhearted or feeling pain in regards to this connection, she's doing okay. She's not, she's not in that state of mind where she's lost a relationship and she's tucked under her covers in her bedroom, refusing to come out and refusing to eat and, that kind of... She may be brokenhearted, but she's back up on her feet, doing her thing in her Empress energy. I'm not indicating that this is a broken relationship. It feels like it could be a troubled relationship or maybe one that just hasn't gelled, or maybe it has been between two people who are... You know what? I'm starting to interpret too much. I need to get more cards on the table, so I'm not going to say anything more until I get this next set out. Let's see what else we have for you, Aquarius. So we have the Magician in reverse, clarifying the Eight of Wands. And the Three of Wands, clarifying the Star. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, it's earlier. I just got out of bed literally 20 minutes ago and I'm still feeling fuzzy-headed. Stumbling over my words. Seven of Swords, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups again, clarifying the Empress energy. And the Three of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Five of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse. And the King of Cups is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Okay, now, this is not a good plan, Sylvester. I got the bird. Okay, normally he leaves the bird alone, but I have no way to protect the bird. He's just gonna get on the windowsill. Okay, make this happen. Please make this happen quickly. Okay, good boy. Now, sit there and be good. I know that's not going to happen. He's going to be satisfied for about 30 seconds and maybe not even 30 seconds. And then he's going to move on. He's probably going to walk through my reading. Sylvester, I am not liking where this is going. I'm sorry, Aquarius. What are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Let's take a look and see. So here's what I'm getting from this next set of cards. There's some deceit or some manipulation or some shenanigans going on. Please just carefully move on. Go. Okay. So we have the Magician in reverse and the Seven of Swords from this set of cards. round and round. Come on. This is not... Come here, Carmilla. Don't bite me. I'm trying to protect you. No, get down. Get down. Come on. Come on. Come on. If you want to sit in my lap, that's fine. But you got to sit down. Okay. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. Obviously, I'm a little bit tied up right now with animals. Okay. Can we all just get settled and be happy, please? You know, I took the animals out because I didn't want the bird squawking in the room, and I didn't want the cat meowing and scratching at the door. And so I'm trying to do the right thing here, and it's making my video a mess. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's focus. So I think this king is worried that there's been... well, I don't know if the king is worried. The king might be the culprit. There's been some kind of manipulation, possible lies or deceit. I think the king is worried that this empress is hanging on to maybe some information about the king, that he was deceitful or manipulative. And this empress may have let this king go for those reasons. And I think the king of cups feels like your energy, Aquarius. You can switch the roles, but I'm feeling like the king is your energy. He's twice on the table in reverse. And I think he's afraid that this empress is hanging on to maybe some lies or some gossip that was spread about him. She might be... Maybe he feels like she believes it. She has broken off ties with him, or the relationship is over or on the rocks because she's become aware of some kind of deceit, sneaky behavior, some shenanigans, something that the king may have done or said, or something that I'm getting that it's possible that there were some lies or rumors spread about the king. I don't feel like the king of cups is actually the one who communicated these lies, or who was the one who was deceitful. And I'm not sure why I'm feeling that right now. But I think the king is fearful that this empress is believing these lies or is hanging on to these lies, and I'm not sure that he knows how to react or how to respond to the situation. There could be another party that ends up showing up in this reading, especially with the Three of Swords showing up in the first set of cards. But I think it's possible that this empress and this king are not or were not in an established relationship. I might change my mind based on what cards coming up. But to me right now, this does not feel like it's an established relationship. It could be like a friendship or an acquaintance. Maybe there is an interest, a romantic interest between these two, especially with the Ace of Cups coming out here. The King of Cups, I think, at least at one time, if not continues to have feelings for this Empress. And I feel like he's concerned that she is hanging on to some don't bite his tail, hanging on to some things that might not be true about the king. In other words, maybe he was gossiped about, or maybe she just has misinformation about this King of Cups. So let's get one more shuffle in this third deck, if I can manage to get my cards out. As you can see, the bird is being aggressive towards the cat, and this is typical. I know it's weird, but I usually have to protect him from getting bit. So if he flips his tail up near her beak, he's gonna get chomped on. So he needs to settle his butt down and stop wagging his tail in her face. All right, here we go. I know it's funny. It's amusing, it's funny, but it's also annoying. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands that showed up clarifying the 8 of Wands. This Queen of Wands is responsible for some communication, and I believe she's manipulating the situation. She's controlling the situation. I'll show you the cards here in a minute. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse this time with the Star card and the 3 of Wands. There's the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, just for the record. Sometimes I notice this card, other times I don't, and it almost always is relevant in the reading as well, so I should start just making a point to look at it. 6 of Wands is clarifying the Knight of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, which is also attached to the 7 of Swords again. So one time in the reverse, one time in the upright position. 9 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. The Sun in reverse. And the Ace of Swords is clarifying the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need some kind of here, come here. What are we just playing? Are we playing Ring Around the Rosie? What are we doing here? Come on. Oh, seriously? Seriously, Aquarius? Okay, so despite the shenanigans that's going on right now, I have a very clear message coming through, Aquarius, and if I can get these animals to settle down, I will let you know what I'm seeing. So we have a Queen of Wands that showed up, and this could be the third party. She's in the upright position. So let's talk about the Queen of Wands here. This is somebody who is very ambitious. This is an outgoing individual. This is someone who can be very attractive, someone who commands attention and gets a lot of attention. This person is communicating something, and she's manipulating the situation, I feel, between this King of Cups, Empress energy. I feel that what she's doing with her communication is she's trying to I think she's trying to meddle in this relationship. It's interesting that she's in the upright position, but she still is attached to the Magician in reverse. So she is manipulating the situation. For some reason, I think that she wants to keep the King and the Empress separate. She wants them to let go of the idea of this relationship. I don't feel like it's an established relationship right now, Aquarius. I do feel like you are the King of Cups. But again, you can interchange the roles, whatever resonates for you is who you are. She is trying to establish a lack of hope for this connection, and she wants them to let go. She wants both parties to let go. She's trying to instill some doubt, maybe fear, hesitation, reluctance. She's trying to instill doubt into, I think, this Empress's mind regarding this King of Cups. And so far she's being successful. She's been successful regarding this deceit that's happening. Again, she might be spreading rumors or communicating untruths or just misinformation. But she's doing this by being deceitful, sneaky. She might be having conversations on the side with the king, maybe having conversations on the side with the queen, with the empress, and putting ideas in their head is what I'm getting out of these cards so far. What's interesting is she's in the upright, so I don't feel like there's malice connected to this. Like, I don't feel like she's doing this to be this sounds odd because she's manipulating the situation and spreading possible lies and gossip regarding the people that are involved in this circumstance, but she doesn't feel like she's doing it out of spite or malice or because she's just trying to be mean or because she's jealous, which is interesting to me. She just doesn't want this relationship between these two to transpire. She doesn't think that it will be, she doesn't think it's right. So maybe her motive is protection. Maybe she's trying to protect one or both of these people from being connected because she thinks that there's something that, sorry, as you can tell, we've got the cat back. Come on, please make a move fast. Honest to God. Aquarius just wants their message. Can you do something here? Come on. I feel like this relationship between this Empress and this King of Cups has been a work in progress. I don't feel like these two have had success coming together. And this Queen of Wands wants to keep them apart or keep this from working out. It's a very interesting message. So the truth is, I don't know what the, so there's a lack of clarity, and the king over here is grappling with the fact that there is a lack of clarity on his behalf. He feels defeated because I think that he knows that this Queen of Wands is not giving out correct information, and I think he wants to provide the truth, or he wants the truth to come out in regards to how he feels about this connection or where he feels this connection might be going. It's interesting that I get the feeling that this King of Cups knows that there is misinformation being spread about him. I'm calling it misinformation rather than deceit and lies, because deceit and lies implies that this Queen of Wands is doing this, like I said, to be malicious or mean or gossipy or because of jealousy. But for some reason, this feels like she's not, her communication is not for those reasons. She's manipulating the situation, but I feel like she thinks she's protecting. Maybe she thinks she's protecting the Empress. That the Empress is better off not making this connection with this King of Cups. Does that make sense, Aquarius? It's a confusing message for me because I don't usually get the Seven of Swords and then feel like the person who's responsible for the Seven of Swords is a very good person. But she's in the upright, and so I'm feeling like she feels like what she's doing is important and necessary. I think that let's get some more cards out. Let's see what else is going on, Aquarius. So clarifying the Magician, we have Seven of Swords in reverse again. She's trying to make things right. She's trying to make things right by spreading misinformation about this King of Cups. She feels like she's doing the right thing. This is very weird. So we have the Four of Pentacles again, clarifying the Three of Wands. Both of these people, this Empress and this King of Cups, know that there's some kind of connection. They both might be hopeful that there is a connection between the two. Again, I don't feel like this is an established relationship. This might just be something new, where these two kind of had interest in one another. And this Queen of Wands is trying to get them to let go of each other. The Sun is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Pentacles is clarifying the Seven of Swords. King of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse. Justice, clarifying the Eight of Swords. And the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I might have this totally opposite. This might be a situation where the Queen of Wands is communicating with the King of Cups, wanting him to let go of this Empress. It could be one way or the other, or both. But this Queen of Wands might be communicating with this King in hopes that he's going to let go of this Empress energy. There's something about this King wanting to get the truth out, and he feels responsible for making things right or clarifying the situation, clearing things up. This King of Pentacles, I think, is the King of Cups, same energy. And he knows about the deceit, he knows about the gossip, the lies, the misinformation, call it what you want. He knows about that. He knows about it, and he wants the truth to come out. And he might feel responsible for some reason. Well, if this is related to some kind of relationship that he wants to manifest into his life, he feels like he might have to be the one who provides the information, who clears things up. Who gives the truth. Because he wants justice. Here's why I'm so confused. I mean, I don't know what's preventing this King from coming forward and talking to this Empress energy. And clearing things up. There's some obstacles in the way. There's something keeping this King from working on fixing this broken heart, fixing this broken connection. There's something keeping him from doing that, preventing him from moving forward and repairing this lost connection. Again, I don't feel like it's a lost relationship or an ended relationship because I don't feel like it ever got started. I feel like this was a potential relationship that is being prevented from happening. I'm going to get this last round of cards out and then look at these a little bit more closely with you, Aquarius. So for some reason, it's interesting because this Empress energy almost feels like a side note. She is not necessarily real active in this reading. It feels more like interactions, a connection between this Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and this Empress energy just feels like, I mean, maybe she's not connected to these two people. I feel like they both know her. It feels like let's get some more cards out here and see. So clarifying in your underlying energy, the Magician in reverse, Eight of Wands, we have the Emperor in reverse. And the Three of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Clarifying the Empress and the King of Cups. This Queen of Wands wants this King of Cups to move on, to get past this. Ace of Pentacles. It's possibly this is a workplace dynamic or a work situation. It feels like there was an opportunity, maybe for some kind of financial endeavor or project or work situation. Knight of Cups in reverse. And then the Four of Wands. So let me just show you this set of cards with this Queen of Wands, and this is why I'm so perplexed about this whole situation, because there's a lot of negative energy surrounding this Queen of Wands. And she's the one doing the communicating, okay? She's talking. She's the one who's orchestrating this situation, and she feels like she is doing the right thing, but in reality, she's misusing her power. She's got some kind of handle on the situation, or for some reason, she has the upper hand and is manipulating things and misusing her standing within the situation. She might be a mutual friend. She might be a family member. She might be close to this king and is kind of talking in his ear regarding this situation, regarding this potential relationship, and talking him out of it. She wants him to let it go. And the reason why I say she's influencing him, not this Empress, because I don't feel like this Empress is pursuing the relationship. I think that the King of Cups is pursuing the relationship with the Empress. But we have the Four of Pentacles twice again in this underlying energy. She wants him to let go of this potential connection. And she might feel like it's just not right, that it's not going to go well, that it's not the right fit. That it won't be good for this king. I feel like I'm not sure why the Queen of Wands would try to prevent a King of Cups. If this is a friend, family member, co-worker, whatever their connection is, I don't know why she would want to prevent him or want him to let go of a potential relationship with an Empress. That's why I'm so confused, because the Empress is exactly the person that you want to connect with, or you want to see your friends and family connect with, in regards to making a love connection. Because this person, the Empress, is all the queens put into one, and she is very nurturing and loving and just embodies this energy of being, and I've said this before, I use this phrase a lot, she's all that and a bag of chips. And this King of Cups wants to pursue this relationship, but this Queen of Wands is trying to prevent it, and she's trying to convince this king to let this go. She might be filling this king's head with misinformation to convince him to let the relationship go. But the lies or the misinformation, whatever you want to call the Seven of Swords, that she is dishing out is making him feel insecure and making him feel like he can't have what he wants. It is definitely working. Her methods of madness, this Queen of Wands, I'm calling them methods of madness because I just don't feel like she's in her right state of mind. I don't think she knows what she's doing, but she's succeeding. And this relationship is going nowhere. It's stagnant. Whatever she's revealing to this king is keeping him from moving forward towards this queen, towards this Empress energy. And I'm not even sure, again, if this Empress is aware of what's going on, or if she's even in the loop, or if there's any communication at all with her. It doesn't feel like there is. Because I think that this King of Cups wants to defend himself and wants to deliver the truth. Because I think he wants this connection. And he's not sure at this point in time if he should let this go or if he should fight for it. Part of him is telling him he should just release this connection and let it go, and that would be the right thing to do. And part of him wants to clear everything up with this Empress, let her know what the truth is. I don't know what that means in regards to this relationship and this connection, Aquarius. I don't know if that means that if he were to come out and let this Empress know what's going on, or give her some clarity or the truth, that would change the dynamic of this relationship or change what's going on within this relationship. I don't know. So Aquarius, I'm going to get a Dreams of Gaia Tarot to finish out this reading. See if we can't get some advice for you, or steps forward, or confirmation on how you're feeling. I do feel like you are the King of Cups in this reading, and I kind of avoided talking directly to the King of Cups in this reading because it's up in the air for me, to be quite honest. If you're a cross watcher, you could very well be the Empress trying to figure out what's going on. But I don't feel like the Empress is worried about the situation. I don't feel like she's, that's definitely the card that wants to come out. But there's two. We have Love in Reverse and the King of Fire. He came out last night for the, I think it was the Sagittarius reading. It might have been Capricorn. I can't remember now. I'm not going to read the King of Fire meaning, because meaning is fresh in my head, and I just want to give you kind of the general. It's very similar. This card is similar to the King of Wands in the Rider-Waite traditional tarot deck meanings. And the King of Wands is someone who is a natural born leader, someone who is very ambitious, somebody who can get the job done, somebody who takes responsibility, can lead others, can delegate responsibility. This is somebody who's very creative, capable, someone people look up to. Again, a lot of leadership qualities and just a solid, this could be a business person, a boss, that kind of individual. This card might represent the King of Cups. And I'm just putting that out there because this is a masculine energy. And this could be spirit telling the King of Cups to embody this energy and take control of the situation. And orchestrate the situation and make things happen the way this King of Cups wants it to happen. Because I feel like he's being manipulated. I feel like he's not calling the shots for himself. And this could be Spirit's way of saying, look, King of Cups, if you don't take the reins and take some action, decisions will be made for you. And that's not typically what a King of Wands is going to tolerate. So we have love in reverse. And I do want to read, this is a potential blockage if it's in reverse. I will display the card in the upright position so that you can look at it while I read it. And let's see how this resonates for you, Aquarius. And then I'm going to close this lengthy reading. We're at 42 minutes almost. My readings have gotten longer, and I'm just okay with that at this point in time. I'm just going to let it be. It is what it is, right, Aquarius? I'm not going to cut my messages short because I like to stick to 30 minutes. I guess I'm going to have to adapt because they're turning out to be 45 minute readings, and it is what it is. Okay, here we go. So love in the reverse. Potential blockage. One of the most difficult things to do is remove a person from your heart. To let go of love when it no longer serves us is sometimes easier said than done, but there comes a time when it is necessary to release the dreams and fantasies about what was and accept the reality of what is. If a relationship is over, yet you still hold on to what is not meant to be, you risk closing yourself to new relationships. The right one may be there in front of you, but you cannot see it because your heart and head are full of thoughts of the wrong one. I'm getting a very clear message from this already. When the love card appears reversed, it may be suggesting that it is time to say goodbye. However, it may also be time to say goodbye to the negative speak that goes on in your mind. If this is the message for you, say goodbye to that voice. Tell it to hush. Tell it that you are breaking up with it and that you are no longer listening. While there might be times when that voice is your conscience guiding you, if the love card appears reversed, it signifies that in this circumstance, it is a petty little voice that needs to be ignored because it is merely fear preventing you from doing what you know will make you happy. Wow. I think it's very clear what this card is telling this King of Fire is that it's time to say goodbye to the relationships that are that negative talk and maybe open up the door to relationships that are meant to be in your life. And I think that this person, this Queen of Wands, has prevented this king from moving forward with a relationship that's probably going to be positive for him, or at least he thinks it might be, and he's being prevented from moving forward toward it because this Queen of Wands is orchestrating the whole situation. She's manipulating the whole situation, and I think this love card is indicating it's time to maybe release the relationships that aren't so good for you to allow some of the good relationships to come in. And maybe that's this king's next step forward. I'm going to leave that there. You can obviously interpret the card however you wish, however it applies to you. It could also be vice versa. Maybe this Queen of Wands intention is positive. I think she's the one who's misinformed, though, I have to say. But you can interpret it vice versa. Maybe this king does need to release this empress. Why you would let go of energy like this, I don't know. But that's up to you, Aquarius. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. That would be fabulous. I do respond to the comments that are left for me. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye, Aquarius.